I played 100 games of Skywars, but let's get straight into it. In game 1, I picked Armorer, which I'll be using for the most part of this video. In normal mode, this kit gives you a golden chestplate and golden leggings. This means that I have enough armor to leave my island immediately. As you can see here, I get an iron sword and wood, which allows me to leave my island swiftly. What this means is, I can speed run to mid, letting me get the mid loot before everyone else. Sadly, a musician with a rod was already there to fling my plans away. Now that I've established the basics, let's continue. In game 2 I found some really sweet pairs of prop 4 leggings, and then I went on to go kill a man. But this is Skywars, and you'll always get third-partied in Skywars. In game 3 I found a really sick chest, but I was interrupted from looting it by a man who decided to fly, but I disposed of him quickly. Afterwards I decided to pearl on an unsuspecting fellow and burn him alive. I love to see them struggle. And then I went AFK, and won. In game 4, I stabbed an unsuspecting enemy and chased after him, but he decided to download some hacks and just completely obliterated me. In game 5, I tried to run, but I died. In game 6, I killed a man looting a chest, and then afterwards I went on to kill an enderman, or a time, I don't know who that guy was, and then I pearled on this guy who was gapping, and he died. But sadly, I got hit off. In game 7 I was in the menus, but some guy didn't clearly get the memo and just hit me off. How rude. Then I crit him. Serves you right. Die. Then I started bowing someone. I was mad. I was sad. Sad cause mad? I don't know. It worked. Crit the last guy out. Got distracted by a flying man. And then I won. Game 8 saw me cowering in a shack. And then I got crit in a shack. Then I died. In game 9 I found a guy who decided to egg me. And he kept on egging. And egging. But as we all know, you can't egg away your problems. Then I decided to kill a guy who was looting a chest and let my zombie have some fun. Go zombie, go! The last guy was cowering somewhere, so I decided to have some Wait, that wasn't part of the plan. In game 10 I had a little bit of an ender pearl disaster. I took a little tumble and I died. A wise man once told me, ranged weapons are the future. He was wrong. In game 12, I decided to egg a man and die. In game 13, I spotted a lava man who took me by the hand and showed me the land that he understands. And then I shot him. Afterwards, I knocked back the guy into outer space, but he survived. He ran for a bit, but then used the pearl, and then this happened, and I started shooting, but apparently I hit myself, and so I fell, and I used the I won! In game 14, I got snowballed. In game 15, I started stabbing, and then I got stabbed back. In game 16, I stabbed a guy, and then I died. In game 17, I stood still. In game 18, I was angry, so I pushed a guy off the edge, but so I had to finish the job. And then I tried to escape this fence, but the guy backstabbed me. But not to worry, I killed him. Afterwards, I shot a guy who was trying to come to mid, and then he started freaking out. He went brrrr, and so I had to keep shooting. I kept shooting and shooting and shooting, missing all my shots until finally I hit one. And then after I hit that one, I hit another and killed him. And then the last guy approached me, and he stood a no chance. We won! Time for another. In game 19, I became a cleaner and one-tapped this weakling. And then I decided to fight this man's. And then I fought another one, and you know how the stories goes, and then another one came, and then another one came, and another one came. It was just a lot of carnage. I stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed, until I had finally won. In game 20, I decided to throw my balls at someone, but that didn't really work out, and he pushed me away, and sadly, I wasn't able to clutch up. In game 21, I had the surprise. I should have won, but I didn't. In game 22, I was throwing white. Game 23 saw the creation of a very overpowered bow, which was cool. After making it, I went over and killed a guy. I mean, it's just common knowledge that I'll just be killing guys all this video. It's Skywars. I'm just gonna be stabbing, stabbing, and stabbing. It's all that's gonna happen. I pearled, stabbed a bit more. You know, I love stabbing. Death is one of my favorite things in the world, and then I got to try out my shiny new bow, and by that I mean I taunted a guy by intentionally missing. I even spawned a silverfish because of one of my perks, and he started to run. He started to get scared, and at the end of the day, he died. Game 24 is one of those games we ignore. In Game 25, there was a guy who wanted me to die and he succeeded. In Game 26, I opened a chest, but I got karmaed on for all those people I killed. In Game 27, I flung this guy into heaven, and then this guy wanted to join him, strangely enough. And then I walked up some stairs and found this woman, and then I killed her. In Game 28, I climbed up this temple, and then I got comboed off the edge. In Game 29, I became a frog and bounced my way over to this island so I could stab this guy and push him into the void, where he died and I won the game. In Game 30, I one-tapped this guy. I don't know what he was doing walking around that low. Then I jumped to this island and got rodded, but a rod's not gonna kill me that easily. In fact, it makes me angrier, so that made me kill him harder. And the last guy must have been very intimidated, because he just died. In Game 31, this guy unplugged his router, and I went flying, but at least he died. Game 32 was chaotic. I first killed this man, and then I got into this situation where there was like 4 people around me. I did a block clutch, but then this guy just decided to get reed and killed me. Game 33, I got strengthed on. Game 34, I just fell. In Game 35, I killed a guy. Or was it a bear? I'm not sure. And then I massacred a guy who was just trying to build. So sad. And finally, I cleaned these 2 people. I'm just such a gentleman. In Game 36, I tried to kill this witch, but I failed. In Game 37, I died to a frog. In Game 38, I snowballed a man, but missed, and he got kinda angry, and threw me in the void. In Game 39, I got hit into the void. How fun. In Game 40, I was shooting, I was blasting, I started stabbing, but then I missed. In Game 41, I pearled over to these guys because I wanted to clean, but that was the wrong mindset, and I died because of it. In Game 42, I was trying to peacefully organize my inventory, but I was shown no respect. In Game 43, I was hiding in a box, and I thought it was safe, so I tried to come out, but then I immediately got pounced on. In Game 44, I traded blows with this man, but he was the better out of the 2 players, and I died. In Game 45, I took a leap of faith. In Game 46, I killed a woman, and I was feeling great. But you know what they say, simps will always avenge the women. Game 47 is another one we ignore. Game 48 is another one where I brutally destroy everyone. This man tried to escape, but he failed, and then a man behind me tried to clean, but I had strength. Afterwards, I bowed this man, and I stabbed, and stabbed. It was fun. And the final guy was AFK, so I decided to practice some stuff. I'm really good at this stuff. Look at him go, he was flying. In Game 49, I tried to jitter. Game 50, woo, halfway there, halfway there, halfway there, and I am dead. In Game 51, I was on the run. I was trying to get away so I didn't have to die, but sadly I tripped and fell. In Game 52, I really shouldn't have tried to kill this man because he was just clearly better equipped, and so I was in a position where I had to gap and I died. In Game 53, I climbed up these stairs and I encountered a man who I'd killed. And then afterwards, I started bowing this guy who hit me off, but I did some weird block clutch and then I got teleported back. It was crazy. Then I hit this guy off the edge and I won. I flexed with a pearl. In Game 54, the last guy wasn't aware of my presence, and so I gave him a high five, but he died. I was a bit too forceful with that. My bad. In Game 55, I killed a guy. Wait, no, I got hit off. That's unfortunate. In Game 56, it was utter chaos. I don't know what was going on. I got a kill, but then I was killed. It was sad. Montage time! In game 58, I got block trapped by a Steve. I'm so bad. In 59, I spotted a guy, and then I stabbed and killed him, but then I got clean. That's just how Skywars is. In game 60, I had control of mid, but good loot does not equate to skill, and because of this, I lost. In 61, I was trying to run away from these guys, but my blocks just didn't place. In 62, I just felt like I was mad. In number 63, I decided to kill a frog, which gave me some drugs, so I went and then I killed him. I was so fast. Then I pounced on this man who was inside a chest. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done this, but I won. In game 64, I killed a man that was towering. And by killed, I mean hit. Because he just didn't die. He ran away, and then he came back down, and then he crit me out, and I was so sad. Rule number 1 of Skywars: never fight on a bridge. Game 66 and 67 were exactly the same. In game 68, I was walking around mid until I got hit by some random person. How rude! How dare he commit such a heinous crime? So sad. Game 69, boys! Woo! 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 I'm gonna win this one. Yeah, we hit a guy off an edge. Yeah, we're gonna kill this diamond boy. Yeah, 69, 69. Woo! We're gonna bow this man. Yeah, stab him a bit. Yeah, woo! Oh, he's dying to... You know, this video isn't scripted. Just like this game. Because if it was scripted, I would have won. Game 70 saw a man with emerald blocks hit me off the edge. What a flexer. In 72, there was a dude who looked pretty strong, so I was on the run, and then I died. You just skip 10 seconds, guys. You don't have to watch this. In game 74, a frog was on the run, and then some guy helped him. Ooh, game 75 was a good one. I knocked this guy into the void, and it was fun, and then I killed this unsuspecting dude. And then I strengthened this man. He thought he was safe, but he wasn't. Afterwards, I decided to blow a hole in this island. But I crashed. I hate Lunar clients so much. In game 76, I bowed this man and comboed him a bit. It was kind of satisfying to see him die. And then afterwards, I kinda went on a rampage. This man, he decided to run a bit, and I killed him. I looted and shooting, as they say. And then I bowed, man, I bowed. It was crazy. Look, he was AFK. I don't know what he was doing. Then this guy just came out of nowhere. I even swapped swords mid-fight. I was just so confident, man. In game 77, I found a slideshow. He just froze. I stabbed him like 50 times. I don't know what happened. I should have killed him. But instead this happened. I broke my shins, killed the slideshow, but then died. In game 78, I was pounced on, and then Hypixel came out to play. In game 79, this intimidating dude challenged me for the win, and I kinda bamboozled him a bit. I'm gonna be honest, I comboed him. I straight-lined him. In game 80, this guy. That's all I can say, this guy. What is this guy? In 81, the bread wanted revenge for all his fellow sandwiches, the sandwiches I had eaten, and I tried to run, but he stopped me. In 82, this man kinda comboed me. He obliterated me. Not again, no! In game 84, I went in with my pride, and I came out without my head. In game 85, I shot this man several times until he died. Then I went down these ladders and stabbed a man. He was trying to gapple, but I didn't let him. Then I took some drugs, some speed. I went brrr. I went boingy boing. He tried to snowball me, but he's failed. And I stabbed him, and he died. The usual stuff, you know, the usual. In game 86, I tried stabbing a man, but it got cleaned. Him, I don't care. The Skywars players. And then I got cleaned. In game 87, I tried killing a frog, but sadly, that didn't work. I tried escaping, but then I opened up the Twitch menu. I think. I don't know what happened. And then I died. 88 ended in death. 89, I ended up flying sky high. And by sky high, I mean dying. I've had enough of this death. It's game 90. We're gonna win this one. I went stabbing. I stabbed a woman. Bowled a woman. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, we went up against this man. I shot myself. I thought it would look cool. I thought a lot of things. And I shot him a bit, you know? The usual. Kind of boring stuff at this point, you know? You know how Skywars works? It's like the same thing again and again. A loop. Just constant carnage. It's like, why play this game? It's the same thing on loop. Way I know, 'cause it's fun. In 92, I got shoved off the ledge. And I mean, if only my legs were strong enough. In game 93, I was chasing, I was charging, I was taking the low ground and stabbing. It was beautiful. I then went and killed a man because of the low ground, stabbed more people. It was crazy. It was crazy. Carnage, carnage. I've said this several times before, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep repeating it. I'm just so good at Skywars. Look at all these kills. It's just, whoa, whoa. Aren't I amazing at Skywars? Isn't this truly the greatest gameplay? Like, look at this game over here. I jumped down. I'm about to win, Lee. I killed this man. I'm about to win. I'm about to win. Oh, okay, trust me. In this one, I do an amazing pearl clutch. Like, look at this. Who does this normal shit? Look at this. Oh, for fuck. 96 is the opposite of 69. That's why I died. When life gives you lemons, you use them. When life gives you snowballs, you use them. When life gives you a sword, you use them. Just like this guy, he used them all on me, and I died because of it. He used them well, but I died because of it. I spoilt this game completely, but as you know, I died because of it. This is game 98, and it's a long one, so I'd like to apologize for half of the commentary being kinda bad. It's been 41 days since I've uploaded, and it's like, yeah, it's not good, so I kinda wanted to just get this video over with. I mean, I promise, I'll do better stuff in the future, but it's whatever. Like, thank you for watching this old clown on fools and then get clowned on, you know? It's nice of you to consider, or spending your watch time on me. Thanks! And if you made it this far, you might as well consider subscribing, because of this epic play. I'm just about to charge at this man for game 100, and I can't believe I did this for game 100. I can't believe. Well, that's gonna be it from me. I just want to upload this. I can't.